Did I get you? How did I get up there? Trade secret. Anyway, what brings you in? You're still looking full of color, and you aren't sick, are you? Rats. So you aren't in need of any of our services. That's okay, though. I enjoy your company. You're an easy scare. Oh, don't give me that look. You're also a fun scare, and I think that's even more important. Regardless, what did you need? Oh, so you heard. Well, you would be the first to show, so congratulations. You win a coupon for our services. Buy one, get one free on any coffin. Quite the bargain for when your time comes, wouldn't you say? Just because you don't need it now doesn't mean you won't need it eventually. Anyway, yes, the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is hosting an event in celebration for the most spiritual month of the year. I was discussing with some of the assistants, and they thought the idea may have been a bit crass, but I think it gives us a wonderful opportunity to educate the locals about different legends and monsters and curses. You know, so if they ever encounter one, they know what it is. But you seem to be the only one that's shown up so far. That being said, I won't let the festive plans go to waste. Follow me. I'll show you where we've set everything up. Ta-da! I turned the back lot of the funeral parlor into the perfect space to have a campfire and read all about the different legends. Look, it even has a full view of the moon. Everyone will be able to soak in its wonderful rays. Oh, and enjoy some hot tea. Despite my usual adoration for more neutral teas, I thought potential customers would enjoy something a little sweeter. You know, to combat the scary. Want to try some? I'll pour some for you. Here you are, one piping hot cup of tea. Well, what do you think? That's exactly what I was thinking. They'll have a nice toasty drink, and maybe even bring a blanket, and hear scary stories about old legends of the land. What could be better? Though, it's past start time and no one else seems to have arrived. Perhaps my associates were right. Regardless, I won't have such a lovely night go to waste. Not to mention all of the snacks we prepared. Care for some all-delicacy parcels? Though they aren't prawn dumplings, I think they're the next best thing. Zhang Ling made them special for the occasion for us, but judging by current turnout, I may send some home with you. Unless we're both that hungry right now. Here, take a plate and sit. I'll get the fire started while you eat. First the fire, then whoosh! Perfect! Now, where is my book? Aha! Here we are. Pardon the dust. Some of the literature we have hasn't been touched in decades. Though, I'm surprised this one hasn't been. It's bound to be full of interesting and spooky and creepy stories. Whoa! Look at the art in here. Super creepy, isn't it? Imagine this thing crawling all up over your bed at night with that big slimy tongue. Ugh. Ooh, the table of contents. Everything's nicely separated by monster type, I see. Which one do you want to hear about first? Ooh, the Jiangshi? That's a good one. Let's see what page this is on. There it is. This legend is one of my favorites. If you look at this picture, it has sharp fang-like teeth and is pale. According to the legend, they're a mix of a vampire and a zombie, and their name translates to stiff corpse. They're said to hop along and suck the life force right out of its victims, and are created when a person's soul fails to leave the deceased's body. It looks like some people have disputed the comparison of Jiangshi as vampires, though, since they're usually mindless creatures with no independent thought. One of the usual features is their greenish-white skin color, possibly from the mold that may grow on its corpse? Ugh! I can imagine the smell. And hey, from what I remember, that little Chi-Chi doesn't have green skin at all. She is a bit pale, though. Regardless, I have a coffin in her size when she's ready. The Jiangshi. This one is really scary. There's even different versions of it. The first resembles an ox with the quills of a hedgehog, and it howls like a dog, while the second one lives in the land of the demon people as a winged tiger. The third variety is referred to as a divine dog, and is a human with a dog's head. It says here they're carnivorous and devour their prey, either head or feet first. They also prefer people with long hair. Ugh. Oh geez, that makes me a big target. They look pretty big too, way bigger than any ordinary human. No way I'd want to mess with one of those. Just imagine it scooping you up and eating your feet. What's next? What's next? Whoa! This one is huge! It's called Zhuyu, and is a 9-headed snake monster. According to legend, Zhuyu was venomous and would bring floods and destruction wherever he went. That all aside, he's labeled as a glutton too. He would eat and eat and eat all of the time to feed all of his heads. Then everywhere he rested or breathed became boggy with poisonous, bitter water, completely devoid of any life. Ugh. He doesn't sound nice at all. This one looks a bit funny. He's called the Jintyan, and from what this says, he's actually a deity. He fought against the supreme divinity, not giving up even after he was decapitated. Whoa, talk about losing your head. Not funny? Oh. Though he lost his fight and his head was buried in the mountain, he persevered by using his nipples as eyes and his belly button as a mouth, and carried his shield and his battle axe as he did before. I have to commend him for his fighting spirit, but I can see how that would scare someone. Actually, before we go on, are there any that you wanted to look at? If you can pick one that scares me, I'll let you take home all of the rest of the snacks. Ooh, that sounds like a good one. Let me take a look. There it is! Bashu. It's a giant snake that ate elephants. Whoa, that's seriously impressive. Though, I'm not too sure if I'd consider that scarier than some of the others we've seen. Well, which one would you be most afraid of if you saw it in real life then, huh? What? Well, you've been all over Tibet, so I'm sure you've seen at least one monster. None like this? Well, I'm sure you've been cursed before. Also no? I know how to change that one at least. I'm only kidding. You don't have anything to worry about. Plus, Whoa. What a cold breeze. I suppose it is the changing of the seasons. Perhaps we should head inside. Oh, you have to get going? Well, if you'd like, you can stay and warm up by the fire. Early morning adventure? I see. Well, since you stayed and talked about all of the cool creepies that were lurking in Leeway, you can take home some of the snacks. The assistants will start wrapping them up for you, but for now, allow me to give you this. You seemed interested in the creatures we looked at today, so you can have it. The whole book. All yours. I'm sure you'll get much more use out of it than we did, considering all of dust it collected. But before I give it to you, I should warn you about a little something that I found after I'd gotten the book down from the shelf. When I was taking it down, there was a curselet that fell out from the inside of the cover. It said something about an eternity of darkness for its bearer, but I'm sure nothing will happen. If something does happen, though, I, don't really know how to get rid of spells, so you'll kind of be alone on that one. I'm only kidding. You should have seen the look on your face. It looked like you'd seen a ghost. Your face was so pale. Like I said, you're an easy scare, but also a fun one. Anyway, here's your parcels. They're all wrapped up for you, so you can eat them when you get home. Oh, and before you go, look out for the wooded area on your way home. A rumor has it that there's something wandering around during the night, creeping out a bunch of different travelers. Hope you get home safe. I'm gonna go take a walk by myself in the moonlight. I'll see you soon. Hey guys, this is Gentle GF. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'm really starting to get into the spooky spirit, so I tried to find some cool mythological monsters to share with you. As always, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and hit follow. You can also follow me on Twitter and Ko-fi. Both links are in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't already, check out the release that came out aside this one. Have a super spooky night.